Hinamori is a fashion icon, but is she imitable? If you grew up watching or reading Shugo Chara in the late 2000s, chances are you remember the transformations, the romantic plots, and the lighthearted slice-of-life humor that make this little magical girl series so special. But most importantly, you probably remember all of Amu's sick outfits. No, seriously, why was she fresh as hell in everything she wore? I didn't even watch the series until recently, but every Amu outfit reminded me of the clothes I wish I owned when I was 17 years old and in my punk rock phase. Be kind to 17-year-old me. She was experimenting and trying to figure out who the hell she was. Which is actually insanely on theme for Shugo Chara, but we'll get to that in a bit. First thing I want to figure out is how to jack Amu's swag. I was actually so inspired while watching Shugo Chara, and after a conversation with one of my fellow YouTuber friends, Hayden, they might have accidentally, inadvertently inspired me to recreate every one of Amu's most iconic outfits from the series. I'm not insane, just passionate. I went ahead and picked out the 6 best looks that best exemplify Miss Amu Hinamori's cool and spicy fashion sense. First, we have the classic school uniform look. I mean, this is honestly a Shugo Chara classic, the outfit of all outfits, really. If someone says they're going to cosplay Amu, your brain is most likely going to this outfit first. Next is Amu's flagship goth punk look. She has many different variations of this look, but the one you're going to see revered the absolute most on Pinterest.com is the striped kitty hat number. And for good reason, but as a stripes unenthusiast, hater, I've got my work cut out for me on that one. Next up are Amu's various magical girl transformation outfits, better known as her character transformations. I honestly love when one magical girl has various forms, so like I should have known that I'd want to dress up as every one of them. Amulet Heart, Amulet, how are we gonna pronounce this today? Amulet Heart, she's pink, she's sporty, she's fun. Everything about Amu and her Shugo Chara for this personality, Ran, just screams 2015 preppy Tenniscore to me. Amulet Spade, which I refer to as Amu's artsy fartsy look. I mean, we have the brown combat boots, thigh highs, and a beret combo. What is she trying to tell us? My personal favorite, and I'm totally not being biased because Sue is my favorite Guardian character or anything. What? It's crazy. Is Amulet Clover. Like, I'm so sorry, that whole milkmaid cottagecore vibe. I know that's so 2021, but I can't help that it's still in my heart. And I think you'll agree with me when I say that the most majestic outfit of all is Amulet Diamond. The story and build up to Amu's transformation with Daya was just so good. Mwah, chef's kiss. And I need some of that pastel yellow in my life. That one should be really fun to try and pull off. And I've set up a challenge for this video that means a lot to me, and that is that I must find all of the pieces for all 6 of these outfits as sustainably as possible. That means we are thrifting, we are buying secondhand, and super important, we are only buying pieces that I can see myself wearing after this video. I don't want to one and done these clothes for an experiment. I want to make sure I'm making wise choices for my closet and for my wallet. It's safe to say I was a bit hyped going through with this project. The thrift stores were calling me, but I couldn't go without doing a quick little fit check because I don't dress up a lot out of fear of being perceived. I'm not cute anymore. Yeah, Amu's school uniform is 100% the most thriftable outfit of all, so I knew I'd have some in-person luck. I mean, we're looking for a black blazer, a white button-up, a plaid skirt, and a solid red tie as the core body pieces. If I can't find at least one of those in a Goodwill, then I might be the problem. I might have gotten a little short tappy, but I was pumped to find like most of the simpler pieces that I needed. Keeping some of the future looks in mind, I could not believe that I found literally the perfect navy blue twill shorts. Were the heavens shining down on me for this? The black jean shorts for the goth punk look were also super cute, but just a bit shorter than I'm used to. And yeah, maybe a bit uncomfortable, but damn, they were cute. Normally, I'd put them back on the rack, but I couldn't ignore my destiny. But guys, once I put on that button up and blazer combo, I got a little hype. I can't lie, I look like a member of Girls' Generation. Okay, jokes aside, I really got to see the vision coming to life here. Like an evil scientist's experiment, it was all coming together. But I still have to pay. Thank you. Yeah, budget is something that I wholly had to keep in mind for this project. I'm not trying to break the bank here. As much fun as it would be to just buy whatever I want for a video, thrifting most of these pieces is also saving me a lot of money. Money that I am monitoring like a hawk now that I am, I don't know if you guys know this, a full-time YouTuber. So excited! I made the job transition back in the beginning of last fall. And if you're maybe in a similar situation to me, entering a super new phase in your life, needing to monitor your spending habits a bit better, that's where today's sponsor, Rocket Money, comes in handy. Rocket Money is an all-in-one personal finance app that helps you track your spending, cancel those subscriptions you made in 2021 and forgot about, and even helps lower your bills. My internet bill seems to go up and up and up every year, and there's nothing I can do about it, especially when the internet is quite essential to my job. And I was surprised that once I connected my bank account, Rocket Money immediately recognized the high payments and offered to negotiate a lower price for me. That gives me incredible peace of mind. Rocket Money is also great for budget management. Right from the app, it tells you exactly where your money is going, as well as your top spending categories. And with a few clicks, can give you personalized insights on how to better manage your budget so you can take control of your spending. Very helpful for someone who always seems to have an extravagant YouTube idea that they want to pursue. So if you have any finance goals, or you just want to understand your finances in such an easy and simple way, I really recommend Rocket Money. I think it's going to continue making a huge difference in this new chapter in my life. You can go to rocketmoney.com/Doreimani to start your free premium trial. That link is also in the description, or you can scan the QR code on the screen. Does that work? So this is my first time wearing a wig. I didn't know if I wanted to or not, because I wanted these to be recreations that can be worn in normal day-to-day life. But I wanted to wear a pink wig. I can't explain it any other way. This is my truth. I'm only gonna wear it for like 1 or 2 outfits. Okay. Like, I already have a headache. This is crazy. I can't. It could be worse though. Like, it's kind of not bad. Like, oh my god. I kind of like it a lot. I also like didn't want to get a cosplay Amu wig, so I went for one that was pink. Oh my god, my eyes. One that was pink and short. Oh my god, I actually really like it. But it's squeezing the heck out of my head. And is that enough hair? I got a clip that's pink. I didn't want to get a Red Cross clip because I thought that I wouldn't wear it again. Okay. Now for the entire rest of the outfit. Amu obviously has a much edgier style compared to the rest of her peers. Instead of white socks, she's got Harajuku plaid leg warmers. Her shirt is all untucked. She wears a black belt around her waist that doesn't hold up anything, but is there for fashion purposes. But Amu actually isn't that edgy, cool girl that everyone thinks she is. And she's just trying to figure out how to be her true, cute, loving, sensitive self in front of people. Who says you can't look like you'd kick someone's ass and like plushy keychains at the same time? Who knew that red ties were so hard to find in a thrift store? I went to like 2 or 3 different thrift stores. Solid red was not a color that they had for red ties. And don't get me wrong, I was considering getting the blue and red stripes and the ones with those little like symbols on them. Oh my god, one of the thrift stores, one of the ties had like crust baked into it. And at that point I was like, you know what? This skirt, originally, before I got this idea to do a recreation of every outfit from Shugo Chara, I was going to do like just a video essay and wear an Amu inspired outfit. So this was already in the plans. So I already had this skirt that I got from Depop, and it's so cute. And I was like, oh, I don't know if I'd wear this, but when I wear it, I feel so super cute. Like,
cutie. I like it so much. Yay. Cutie skirt. The belt, I was originally not gonna get another belt because I thought like, girl, you definitely have black belts at home. But then I looked in my in my belt catalog and it turns out I don't. I don't get belts often. It's not a clothing item that I honestly wear too often. So I went to Hot Topic for this one. Hot Topic was definitely on the list for this video. Like, I just love perusing in there. I also saw a skirt in there that was very Amu coated, but it wasn't something that I needed. The belt is on. Whoop. Wow. Another note for the cross clip, I was very inspired by this cosplay done by, I hope I'm gonna pronounce it right, Ray Mirabilis on Instagram. I loved everything that she had, like, as far as the headpiece. The blazer we got from Goodwill. Okay, so I washed this. This is like a Talbot's 100% wool. Hold on, it's like 100% wool, or 96% wool, 3% nylon. My ass didn't look at the tag before I washed it, and it's dry clean only. So, I mean, like, I didn't put it in the dryer. By the time I took it out the washing machine, I realized I don't think it's the same texture as it was when I first got it. I knew good and well I wasn't gonna find these at no Goodwill. Like, this was one of those things where I was like, okay, we have to make a decision. You know what's also really hard to find? Plaid ones on Depop. But it's okay, I found them. Can you imagine if I found these kinds of leg warmers at Goodwill? That would have been crazy. The armband, a complete afterthought. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I remembered that we had some thick red ribbon at home, not even fabric, ribbon. Good enough. I didn't spend a cent on, on this. Okay, is this it? Ah. Can you see? Yay! Amu, complete. Amu. Absolutely do not look at that big pile of stuff on the side, but yay, I think it came out cute. The leg warmers and the skirt are the same pattern. I think they're the same. Anyway, yay! Ha. Ho. Ho. Yay. I think this is successful, even if this shirt is pretty long. First Amu, complete. Well, I really actually like the wig. I don't know. I'm probably gonna take it off for the next one. Okay, if the quality looks a little bit different, it's because it literally is. I had to use a different lens than the one that I usually use because this tripod has been broken since the Kitchen Princess videos. And the lens is too heavy, so I literally cannot angle it in any way. This lens is the original Sony lens. Now, the funny thing about Amu's goth punk fashion sense and look is that it's so synonymous with her character. Like, when you think of Amu, you think of that grungy, lots of black, highly accessorized style, maybe a few skulls here and there, just very stylish. But she did not make this up. Her closet and clothes were actually curated by her parents, her mother being a magazine editor and her dad being a photographer. And she's only a 5th grader, so it makes sense. But like, she struggles because though she likes this goth punk fashion look and she picks her own clothes out for herself, it gives her classmates the wrong idea about her, as does her outside persona, but that's an entirely different conversation. So the big thing about this outfit is that it is the striped sweater look, red, black, red, black, red, black. I had to be true to myself. I was never going to wear a red and black striped sweater ever again. Like, I could not see myself doing it. It would literally only be for this video. So I scanned the original image, the original outfit some more, and the more I stared at it, the more I was like, man, I want to listen to some Avril Lavigne right now. And so I listened to The Best Damn Thing throughout like the entire conception of this video. That album, it just screams. And Shugo Chara is like right of that era, mid to late 2000s. So Avril Lavigne's Best Damn Thing era just went so well with this video. And she had a very pink and black aesthetic, but I like pink and black. I like that pink and black aesthetic. So I bought a pink and black sweater on Mercari. It's not like great material, I'll be real with you guys, but I would definitely wear this again over red and black. Some of you might be thinking that it's not a huge difference, but trust me, it matters. It's different. We're telling a different story here. I don't know about you guys, but I definitely had like multiple Avril Lavigne phases. However, I will say the Best Damn Thing does not have the greatest messages in its music. Some very harsh, bad to listen to lyrics in that album that have not aged well. I'm putting on the tight ass shorts that I have not worn since I tried them on. Oh gosh, what if they shrunk? I'm gonna be so upset if they shrunk. This looks crazy with this wig. Okay, so they still fit. How are they misaligned? How did I misalign the short buttons? They're not that uncomfortable. I have the shorts on. Jewelry. Silver jewelry is not something that I wear often. I only really buy gold jewelry. So I had to actually buy some silver jewelry, and I was particular about what I bought. Again, I didn't want to get something that I wouldn't wear again. And these are so cute. I think these are so cutesy, magical girl. I love these. These are starry rings. Like, they're so cute. I almost got bracelets at Hot Topic, but I remembered that I had the bracelets from my 17-year-old self picture. I knew I still had them. And I didn't know where. I tried looking in the closet to no avail, which meant that they had to be in the garage. I had to dig them out in the garage. Ugh. 2 boxes. 2 more boxes just to say we tried. I found them! Yes! Oh my god, it was worth it. Wait, so there was another one. Oh my god, I didn't realize I had so many. This is so funny. I have these 2. And I have these 2 and the sweatband. That is so funny. I was starting to get worried, but I knew it. I knew I had them. Look at them. I really feel like I'm playing the part right now. Jesus. Oh my god. I can't believe I'm about to wear these again. Oh, wow. And this one here. Yeah. Don't get mad at me, but I found these leg warmers by a handmade seller on Depop, and I really liked the brown and pink ones. So I bought the brown and pink ones. Do they match? No. But I was like, wait, the brown and pink are so cute. Here as well. They literally do not match this outfit, but you can't tell if you squint your eyes. This feels crazy with the wig, I'll be honest. This feels like I'm a mannequin in a spirit Halloween. Last but not least is the kitty hat. Now, I already owned a kitty hat, and it's this one. Why I have this one specifically? I was super obsessed with New Jeans OMG, and in one of the stages, Hani wears this specific hat with wings, and I thought it was the cutest thing on earth, and I had to have it. So I Google back searched where she got it from, and now I can't listen to New Jeans music because it makes me sad. Ah, it kind of works. Outfit number 2, the goth punk look. Aha. Yay! I think I'm actually gonna take the wig off. And remember, this is not perfect cosplay, so I will not be wearing the wig from here on out. Oh yeah, I'm me again. Yay, absolutely. Yeah, oh, you can see it better. Go figure. Here's the bottom half with the boots. The same boots, and they don't match at all. They don't match. I have no excuse for myself. I literally just wanted these ones because they were brown and pink, and I think that color combination is super cute. Oh man, oh my gosh. I literally look like how I wish I would have looked when I was like 16. It's crazy. Huh. I can't believe I found these bracelets. Now it's super exciting because we're going into Amu's character transformations. Oh my god. And I'm not gonna lie,
this was more challenging to figure out than the last two. My goal in making these outfits thriftable is, yes, saving money, shopping sustainably, not just one-to-one cosplay costumes, which is its own art form. An art form that I don't quite have the skill level to tackle, but I also want to show that these extravagant styles that Amu wears can be worn casually too. And the most flagship look among Amu's character transformations is without a doubt Amulet Heart.
Already have the dress on. Got it from Depop. Do I like how it fits? I don't know. I don't usually wear something that's like this boxy and this form-fitting. That's one thing I can't, I literally never wear things that are form-fitting. Amulet Heart is sporty, she's fun. She reminds me of Valentine's Day, which is coming up. I wanted to get this as well as the leg warmers that she wears with that outfit. And I got these pink hearts because it's super cute and it's Amulet Heart. We got the leg warmers. Oh, it's kind of coming together. One thing about leg warmers that go on your shins, I feel like they just fall. Does anyone else just feel like they fall? Before this, I only owned one pair of these kinds of leg warmers and I just never wore them because they freaking fall all the time. Another note, I was kind of gonna go for a completely different look and work it around this skirt that I also got on Depop, but then I saw this dress and I was like, wow, this is really the tennis, the pleated skirt plus the different colors, the different pinks. I was like, wow, that's perfect. Sweatband, headband, visor, whatever you want to call it, from Depop as well. Is it the right pink? I can't tell. I saw this listing for this on Depop and at first I wasn't, like I said, I was gonna go with that skirt, but then I saw this and I was like, oh. And then I decided to base the entire look around this singular visor. Wait. It's starting to look like something. And it has a star, isn't that cute? I just thought that was so cute. I do have this choker left over from St. Tail. All right, there's the choker for that one. Sneakers. These are just mine. I wasn't gonna buy new sneakers. Actually, I thought about it. I thought about getting some pink sneakers, but I hate shoe shopping. I don't know why. They are all so expensive and shoes seem like the number one thing that you always need, and I hate shoe shopping. These are some sneakers that are actually from an Ojimaju Doreimani Grace Gift collab, I think. Too afraid to wear them outside. They have the Doreimani logo on the inside. Come on. The shoes are on. Last but not least, an authentic tennis racket. No, I did not buy this. That would actually be really insane if I got a tennis racket for this video. I used to play tennis a lot when I was younger and grew up playing tennis, and this is my own tennis racket. Could I use a new one? Yeah, but I also haven't played tennis in a while, but yeah. This is my own tennis racket. The complete look. Yes, we are sporty. We wear pink. Wait, the tennis racket is so funny. Yay! Let me put this down. I have to balance this so you can get the full look. Or maybe we can treat it like it's actually doing it on purpose instead of my tripod is failing me. Slow up and down. Yeah. Oh, it's not funny. I need a new I need a new tripod.
Amulet Spade was a bit of a trickier one to put together. This transformation of Amu's is based on the artistic side of herself, the one that's good at drawing and painting and crafting. So when I think of Amulet Spade, I immediately think of an art school hoe. And Amulet Spade is kind of giving that with the beret and brown combat boots look. Those shoes are kind of a part of the art school student uniform, but I really didn't know if I wanted to go with that light blue flowy top, like the button-up blouse kind of look. Every listing like that I saw on Depop and Mercari, they weren't really sparking anything within me creatively. For some reason, I just saw this cardigan look. A blue artsy cardigan with lots of clouds. Because of this beret that I've had since pre-COVID, I think. It's right behind the camera. Right there. And then when I thought of that beret, it really came to me. It really struck me. The ocean in space Lucky Charms cardigan. Oh my god. You probably already know them. Ocean and Space is an artist and designer on Instagram, and they make really beautiful art. You should follow them if you don't. Anyway, they made this Lucky Charms cardigan with like these rainbow sleeves and a rainbow trim and a light blue body, and it had like clouds all over it. And I think they put this out like a year and a half ago at this point, and I stared at it forever when they put it out. But another thing that like adds a layer of depth to this video is that I have really bad buyer's guilt when it comes to buying clothes. And I don't know why, but clothes are the one thing that I want to indulge in and buy more of and expand my closet, and I don't let myself. So then I'll often see pieces from brands and I'll be like, oh, that's so cute, I want that, and never buy it. Not to mention the aforementioned like body image stuff, whatever. And it's funny because every 6 months when I switch my closet around for the new season, I'll actively be like getting rid of things and putting things for donation and putting things for sale, but I don't grow the collection, so my closet has been dwindling every 6 months. We're running out of options. All of that aside, I did not end up getting the Lucky Charms cardigan. The only thing that kept me from buying it is that I ran out of my budget for this video. So I'm using a cardigan that I already own that I think is also quite cute. I wear it pretty often. Is this Keto-chan cardigan from Cakeworthy like a year or two ago at this point. I love this cardigan. But yes, I do wish it was the rainbow Lucky Charms. Oh, would it look so cute.
I fully acknowledge that this is a completely different magical girl series that we're repping right now. But I love Keto. As you can probably tell from the huge Keto plush that you see in the back of my videos. I'm already wearing the shorts from Goodwill. I'm still so happy that I found navy blue shorts. Was not expecting that. For socks, she wears these striped blue and white socks, and I knew I was never going to wear anything like that. Like no way. I would never wear those again. So I went the solid route. And these are kind of ballet socks, but they're like leg warmers. There's the holes. Oh, I see. Brown boots. I have already owned these for several years. Oh, this is actually cute. And then the beret, like I mentioned. Oh, isn't it so cute? I got this from Etsy, I think. Like I said, it was like 5, 6, 7 years ago, and I never get to wear it. Wouldn't it have matched so well? It would have matched so well with the Lucky Charms cardigan. This is actually pretty cute. I think that's it for this one. Yeah. This is how I have to show the whole fit. If I could back up more. This is letting me realize that fashion is all about accessorizing. So I'm like, wait, this is actually really cute. This is actually really, really, really cute. Oh, actually super, super cute. Moving on to my fave. Before we get into this 5th outfit, I just want to make note of the fact that I was like, oh, I'm not gonna forget this. I'm definitely not gonna forget this. I put it on my bed. It's right in front of me. I'm not gonna forget this. I'm definitely gonna wear it in the video. We are 2/3 of the way through. Now I'm truly ready. Amulet Clover has to be the look with the least amount of pieces in this entire video, and yet it gave me almost the most amount of trouble, and for good reason. It's a bit of a choice look, right? Like, Amu wears this outfit when she character transforms with Sue. Like I said, she's my favorite of the Guardian characters. When she transforms, she's better at baking. She can fix anything with ease. It's like one of the most nifty character transformations, and I also think that I might like relate to it the most. It's just a very feminine, like sweet side of Amu. And again, I adore Sue so much. She is my girl. I thought it was so funny how she was able to befriend Nikaido sensei. She just sees the good in everyone. I love her. I love her so much. But girl, where the hell am I gonna find a green dress? Green has to be like one of the least trendy colors in fashion, and that's not me speaking
poorly on green. It's just, I don't really own a lot of green things, you know? So when I go on to like Depop and Mercari and eBay, I'm like, okay, what am I even looking for? Like, just type in green dress, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of generic results. Like, what are we going for here? I thought about it, let it marinate, and I decided on a Lolita look. Oh my God, I've never delved into Lolita fashion before, but it's something I've always been curious about. And so I found the perfect green dress, and I got it from a Depop seller. But then I was nervous because I didn't think it was gonna come on time. I only have one day to do this, and the seller was away. So I decided to get another dress, a green checkered dress. We're talking cottagecore, we're talking milkmaid. I was like, oh, it's gonna look so cute, it looks so cute. But it turns out that one didn't even come on time. And the Lolita dress came on time, thankfully. I mean, there's a big storm coming. Sounds ominous. A snowstorm coming. But this is the green dress. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think it's gonna look so cute. Oh, I need to get my, of course, we gotta poof it up for this look. I'm excited to see how this one looks. Okay, immediately it doesn't have like a zipper or anything. I also hope this fits. Like, didn't even really consider that part. Oh, it fits. Okay, it fits. Wait, it's so cute. Wait. Oh man, now I wish I would have taken this out of the box a bit. Well, actually, I literally just got it today. What am I even talking about? It arrived today, but I would have wanted to like iron or, you know, get the wrinkles out a little bit. Oh wait, this fell off. Let me at least try to safety pin it. The only thing holding this together is a dream. Petticoat. Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. And another thing I got from Depop, this lace apron. I thought that that would look really cute. It was actually really hard to find a lace waist apron, and if I didn't find this one on Depop, I would have gotten the one from Vina of the Valley, which is another brand that I really, really love. I have one of their pieces, but I like stare at all of them. I feel like that just adds to the like flowy Sue-ness of this. This is a Sue outfit at this point. This has nothing to do with Amulet Clover. What else? I got these socks, and I started to look for lace trim socks on Depop and Mercari and eBay. But then the thought of getting secondhand socks, like, I don't know, like any other article of clothing, but then you get to like the undergarments. I'm like, I don't know. I know socks aren't really a part of that, you know, like underwear, bras, but I don't know. I can't put on another person's socks. Now for shoes, in ideal world, I would have had brown Mary Janes for this look. However, I hate, why are shoes so expensive? Why are shoes so expensive? I can't take it. It has to be the clothing item that I neglect the most. Like, my shoe collection does not grow. Like, once every 3 years maybe do I get new shoes. But anyway, I wore these when I went out thrifting. I don't know if I said it in the video, but these are my size, but they're too big. Like, they're 8s, but they're too big, but it's okay because I'm not leaving the house today. Oh, or it's either these or these. Like, actually, oh wait, this is cute. This is really cute. Hold on. And oh, I'm not even done because we went harder. We got a headdress. Now, I also got this from Depop. When I looked at the listing, I'm pretty sure it said green, and the picture looked green. That's not green. No, that's not green. No words, but why is this my favorite thing I've worn today? Wait, it looks so cute. You can't even see the shoes, but it looks so cute. Oh my God, wait, why do I like it so much? With the shoes, and the socks, and the apron, the headdress.
Wait. Oh wow, I was not expecting this. I was not expecting to like this as much as I do. If I had worn the green gingham dress, I would have worn the apron, and I have this bandana. It would have been so cottagecore, and I would have worn that. But oh my god, hold on. Wait, I wish I could wear this every day. Like, I mean, I guess I can wear this every day. Oh my god, I don't want to take it off.
I don't really know how this look is gonna top the last one. Like, that was the prettiest I've felt this entire video. I don't know how we're moving on from that, but here we go. Last but certainly not least, the fit that you've all been waiting for, that I have definitely been waiting for. Amulet Diamond. So in the show, Amu's fourth guardian character, Egg, Daya, appears when she starts to acknowledge all sorts of changes going on in her life. She's more outgoing and open than she was at the start of the show, but her best friend among the guardians, Nadeshiko, is transferring to a school in England. That just seems to always be happening in magical girl shows. Kukai is also graduating from 6th grade and going on to middle school. So there's suddenly these two new students amongst the guardians, and Amu's resistance to all of this change happening all at the same time manifests in her new Daya Egg becoming an X-Egg. And it's a whole 20 episode journey to get it back. I really enjoyed this arc, actually. It made the final few episodes of the season that much more rewarding when she finally has that character transformation with Daya, and oh, I loved this outfit. This might be my favorite of Amu's 4 main transformation outfits, and probably the hardest to conceptualize into an everyday outfit. So how would we really summarize this look going on here? It's kind of retro, kind of 60s, like mod style fashion. I don't really know, but I will be having a lot of fun with yellow. That's for sure. For this look, I found my inspiration in the most random way possible. I was doing my research to find out people's most fond memories of Shugo Chara on Twitter, as one does, and I came across a photo of a J-pop idol from the group Juice Juice, or is it Juice Equals Juice? Her name is Kisaki Ebata, and I really liked this look. If she doesn't look like Amulet Diamond in this photo, then I don't know who does. So initially, I was gonna get this brand new, well, new to me dress on Depop, and I got it. And I was like, oh yeah, this is so cute. I'm definitely gonna wear this number in the spring and summer. I love a white dress, as I'm wearing a white dress that I already own. But when I put this one on, the struggles of a smedium. The struggles of a smedium. The thing is, I don't know, like, it could have been passable for some people. Like, some people might have thought it was fine, but I don't know. I don't think I was comfortable. It was just so much. It was all out there. But instead, I'm wearing this white dress that I have owned for a few years now. My friend gifted it to me. Next thing is the is the yellow petticoat. And I had to get this on Amazon. I did look at yellow petticoats on Depop and eBay and Mercari, and they were really expensive. Petticoats usually tend to be expensive secondhand because if you want a real good one, especially one that has like hoops in it and everything, it's gonna cost you. But I just wanted a yellow one. I got the yellow petticoat going on. I feel like this camera angle is better, and I should have been having this camera angled at this height the entire time. The boots. I really wanted to get like my own combat boots that were white. I think combat boots specifically would have looked really cute, like some knee highs. Shoe shopping is the bane of my existence. I hate how expensive they are. I hate how I have to think about, okay, like, when will I actually wear these again? I hate shoe shopping. I hate it. These are my sisters from when she had a Sabrina Carpenter outfit going on. We're kind of different shoe sizes, so I don't even know if they're gonna fit. Oh, they fit. Okay. Oh, now I'm taller. Do you see the boots? Do you see them? Now, onto the princess cloak, which I was so excited to get. This is probably my least wear again-able piece from this entire video. There's not one situation in which it would make sense to wear this again. This princess cloak, this was my, maybe also the wig, were both my costume splurges. I didn't really, well, the wig was a splurge. Yeah.
It's all going according to plan. Wait, look at how it peeks out. Isn't it so cute? I really like this. It's a special memorized Hobby Genki. I think Hobby Genki still has some in stock. I debated between getting gloves, fluffy gloves, either that or fluffy wrist cuffs, but I could see myself wearing these again. Yeah, like that's really cute. It's looking real yellow. It's looking really yellow in here. The fluffy headband with the bows. This is my only DIY piece in this entire video. I was trying to go, again, as accessible as possible. You can DIY things that, like, duh, that's the whole point. But I wanted to do things that already existed. But then I was like, wait, I still have a whole bunch of fluffy fabric from when I did the full moon scrunchies in 2024. If I just got a plain headband, glued it on, and put some ribbons on as well, I'd have exactly what I'm looking for. So that's what I did. But I did line it on the inside. Like, look at me go. I got the yellow ribbon from Walmart. Like, come on. Spent like $2 on this headband. Okay, wait. Okay, wait. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, I'm not gonna do that. I look like a superhero. Wait. This is actually really cute. I love a dress. I gotta say, I love an A-line dress. Come on, give it up for A-line dresses. This is definitely, again, with the cape, the most costumey of all of them, but it's still cute. Like, you know what could have worked as well? Like maybe if you wore a yellow turtleneck underneath. I don't feel like doing that. This is, oh, but it's cute, isn't it? It's cute. The yellow peeking through and on the headband. Yeah, this one's a winner too. I like the last two most of all. The silhouettes are just like what I'm into. The type of stuff that I want to wear on the daily. Skirts that are like A-line, dresses that are A-line. Like I just love an A-line. Something about it is so good. I don't know why. We're going to completely ignore the mountain of clothes on my bed right now. I hope you enjoyed looking at Kururin this entire video. They are my friend. Honestly, there hasn't been a Precure Fairy design to come close to Kururin in the past 5 years. Yeah, I stand by that statement. That is my recreation of every one of Amu's outfits in Shugo Chara. And if you're wondering about Amulet Angel, I don't really consider that one to be like a part of Amu's core outfits. Actually, it's so funny in the show because she's essentially useless when she transforms into that one. And if you're curious about Amulet Devil, we don't speak about that one. We don't speak about Amulet Devil. I would love to know which one you like the most or which one suits your style out of the outfits that I just wore. I enjoy dressing up for my videos so much, and Shugo Chara is essentially about accepting those inner parts of yourself that are unawakened or underdeveloped. So I thought that trying these different outfits and styles that I don't typically wear would be a fun ode to the series. Shout out to my Patreon members who were there to witness my excitement every step of the way, especially my head witches in charge, Dia, Eric Avila, Loralis, Madromist, and Max Hancock. If you want to sign up to my Patreon, check out the link in my description. Don't forget to check out Rocket Money to start your premium free trial. That is all I have time for today. I thank you for watching, I thank you for being here, and I will see you in my dreams. Bye, friend. I gotta clean all of this up. I have to clean it all up.